Yo, 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 it's your boy Bobby Frost, and Bobby Frost Media presents Transparency. I'm with the beautiful ladies, Just Misty.
Hey, y'all, hey.
And Courtney Lynn.
Yo.
Yep, god damn.
That was dry as fuck. I felt it.
Shit.
Damn.
Man. And it's your boy Bobby Frost. Like, man, what crawled up on your bed?
Where did you get Bobby Frost from?
It was really like, I just looking, like, I always thought, like, I was going to start a media company. This shit had been in the works for years. And I'm like, I don't know if I want to use my real name. Because a lot of people don't. Like, people don't know Jamie Foxx. That's not his name, Jamie Foxx.
But Bobby Frost?
Yeah, so Bobby Frost just came up with it. Really, is my mother's maiden name is Frost.
Oh, and Bobby is like Robert Bobby.
Mm-hmm. I was just going through names. I went through like 100 names, and I just went.
I just want you to know that Bobby Frost sound like a man. Listen, you sound like a drug dealing ass. I like it. I like the name.
I went through a bunch of different names, and
I like Dr. Dick Quill better, but
I can't use that. That almost got my head knocked off.
Bobby Frost is cool.
She said, "What, Dr. Dick?"
Courtney Lynn is just psycho. She got that because she's psycho, and anybody that has two first names is psycho.
I agree.
Fits me well.
I agree, 100%. But yo, we gonna get into it, man. Well, you know what I'm saying, with the topic at hand. Cause I want to get it because this is a good topic. Transitioning from one relationship to another.
Is it a time limit? Should you wait?
Yeah, them are all the questions you gotta
ask.
How do you go about
heal,
it?
as people should say.
How you know I need to heal?
How is it? Is it a time frame? Like, who says I?
Yeah, them all
gotta
the
wait
questions
to
you gotta
get
ask.
a relationship.
Yeah,
So
them all the questions.
how long do you think you should wait before you get in another relationship?
That's a good question. How long should you wait?
I was asking Courtney, looking dead at her, but she ain't looking at me because she on the phone with her boyfriend.
I don't think it's a wait. Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like if we break up and it's like, if we have a mutual breakup, like, I'm not even finna sit here and act like I ain't never stagnant or like stuck around longer than what I was supposed to or whatever the fuck the case may be. Like, I have never in my life just had a mutual like breakup and it was just like, hey, this isn't working for us.
Right. I wonder why they can't have those.
I never just had that to be like, okay, now I'm on a prowl the next day. Like, I never just had a mutual. I guess it's how the breakup broke up. Like,
why do breakups have to be so traumatic all the time?
Yeah,
why can't they be like this isn't working?
I'm assuming if y'all have a mutual breakup, because the person who probably broke up with you can get into another relationship because they've been fed up, they've been wanting to leave.
They probably broke up with you because they got
with the
bitch.
other person. So the person who's actually hurt and, you know, blindsided or not even blindsided, been seeing the shit. So I'm pretty sure it's probably they gotta heal and they gotta do, you know, different shit. But I feel like if it's nothing wrong with you, hell, the next motherfucking day.
Damn.
If it's not, if it's a mutual breakup and I seen somebody at the, well, I won't say a relationship, talk to somebody. So if I go somewhere and I find a nigga, I'm going to talk to him that day.
I feel like Summer Walker. I can break up with you today and have another nigga tomorrow. It is what it is. Like, I'm a person that feel like that kind of take me to the rebound question. Like, when do you feel like you're not a rebound? Anybody after a breakup is considered a rebound, right?
Technically.
Yeah.
Okay, because I
wouldn't be here if I
feel like
wasn't
I'm a person that feel like I need my attention. Well, I personally, I don't need to be with somebody, but if it's somebody I fuck with hard and this is a heartbreak situation and I'm really fucked up about not talking to them no more, I got to talk to somebody else so I can not even be thinking about you. Because if not, guess what? We ain't breaking up till I'm done.
That's the only thing I ain't gonna say our parents. I know my parents used to say to get over one, you got to get under a new one. And
do you think that's
wild?
No, because
I've heard it before, but it's wild when you think about it, like, damn.
It is, but it's not
when
though.
you have somebody occupying your time and y'all going places, it's not like, oh, fuck this nigga so you can get over. It's like, talk to somebody else so you won't always be thinking like what they doing and I want to call this person or we usually doing this. When you start talking to other people and getting out there and doing shit, you can get over that motherfucker.
Same. It's not even just a relationship thing. When people's animals die, rest in peace, my dog just died, y'all. I forgot about that shit. Well, I didn't forget, but I forgot to tell y'all. But yeah, like, what do people go out and do? buy another dog. Like, or
They
buy
say they
another
not
pet.
ready
So
for
they
another
say they're not
dog,
ready,
and
but
they end up buying one when they see it.
yeah, because y'all, my dog probably been only dead for about two weeks. If that, it'll be 2 weeks Monday, and I need another dog. Cause I can't. Like you be so used to. It's the thing that you're used to. It's just with a relationship. You're used to talking to somebody. You're used to waking up and feeding the dog and taking the dog out. So when that get absent out of your life, that's what make it sad, and that's what make you start thinking about the person. Because now I'm sitting here, and on Mondays we usually come in and watch football together. Like, damn, I gotta find somebody to watch football with. So it's kind of like, I think the replacement thing is. I think you should talk to somebody.
I don't think it's as bad as people try to make it. Like, because our generation or something. Damn, you ain't even healed, or you must have been talking to him or her before you got out of that relationship, or whatever the case may be. Like,
who said that people need to heal after relationships?
Stop talking. Like, shit moves on. Like,
I get it. I gotta go back to what Missy said. So what was your dog name?
Yoshi.
So what if Yoshi looking down like, look at this motherfucker here. She done replaced me already.
Man, let me tell you something. I am so crushed about it. Like, it was the saddest shit ever for real, dog. Like, I didn't even know. I ain't never experienced no shit like that. Like, I know I had dogs when I was younger, but then was like, now I get it. It was like my mama's dogs. That's why she was so fucked up about it. They was my dogs, but
them big
was her
Rottweilers?
dogs. Yeah, I remember when he died, her boyfriend poisoned him, motherfucker. And he died. But I wasn't as sad as I was the other day when my dog died. Like, I literally was crying. Like, I knocked on my daddy's door at 6 o'clock in the morning, crying, snot boogers and tears, scared the shit out of him. Because my dog had died. And I'm really, like, I want another one. So, yes, if my man leave me or I leave my man, I want another one too. I don't want to be without shit I'm used to having. That's that on that.
That's tough. No, I mean, I get it. I always say getting in a relationship, because I done it before, getting in relationships after one relationship is like, it's delicate. Because that person, you got to think from the other person's standpoint. They like, can I really trust this motherfucker?
Mm-hmm. Why? Okay, so why do it have to be delicate? Why could it just be that me and you didn't work and that's fine? No, and now I'm a person that want to be with somebody. So now I'm finna find somebody new. I'm
saying that not just with the person that you just left, the person you with, because now you got the trust issue.
That's what I'm saying. Why couldn't it just be that? Why do you have to not trust me? Because I know what I want in life and she wasn't it. Now I'm dating you. Why do you not trust that I know what I want?
Because that's tough. Like, you think about what you just said. That's super tough. Like,
just because it was somebody before me?
Yes.
It's tough because it's somebody before me. I don't know the stipulations of y'all breakup. I mean, I guess that's when you communicate, but it could... Mm-hmm. That shit is touchy, but it's not, though. Because at the end of the day, like I said, I don't know nobody that ever has a mutual breakup. I don't know why people stick around. I know a million dudes and a million females that both say they're not happy, but they still in a relationship. Why? I have no clue. But if they would just sit the fuck down and mutually tell each other that I'm not happy and you're not either, and just break up,
but
then why wouldn't I date the next week?
People, I hate saying our generation because, we make up these, we got a name for everything that's what's going on with us. Like, we're so toxic and used to toxicity. How you say it?
Yeah, you said it right.
We used to drama, and people have trauma bonds with each other that they think is love. Mm-hmm. Like, just because we built
trauma bonds is real.
Trauma, just because I ain't got no family and you ain't got no family. Like, our family both, like, we got family, but me and you was all we have, type of shit.
Right.
So I know you've been hurt. We've been hurt. That's what we kind of like building our relationship on, like this bond. But we really don't like each other.
Trauma bonds. That's a deep word, but it's definitely
a lot of people who's together off trauma bonds, and they think it's love, and they only hurting each other. In the end, it's like.
I'm a person that if you, first of all, I feel like if you genuinely give a fuck about somebody for real, then you genuinely want to see him happy, whether it's with you or not.
Oh, and
that's just real.
Thing. I think that's a maturity level.
It is.
It is. I was going to say it's definitely a maturity level. No, it does, because when you genuinely care about somebody, yes, it do.
Like, I love you enough to be happy with somebody else. It don't have to be me.
Right? Why is that not love? That's the highest level of love. To know that I am not what makes you happy and she is, and if that's what make you happy, go be happy. And I'm genuinely happy for you. Yes,
it's another level of love, but that's another level of maturity.
I agree.
I'm gonna break it down. It's more maturity than love, and I'm gonna show you why.
You ain't gotta break it down, because I agree.
If you love somebody, if you truly love somebody, that person you love is who you want to make you happy. So
But giving me the
but if
happiness.
I don't make you happy, I'm not saying it ain't gonna hurt. That's what you got to know. I'm not saying I'm not hurt that I'm not the person that you choose.
But I
'cause
love you
choose
enough
you.
to
But I love
But
you
that's why I
enough,
just said-
and I'm mature enough to
That's why I
say,
just said
go
it's
ahead.
maturity.
No, but
It's
it's
both.
both.
I
It's
can't say it's both, it's
Yes, it
maturity.
is because you love is not selfish, and I can't be selfish and say you gotta
Love
be
is
with
selfish.
me. No, it's not. No, it's not.
You can't be
selfless.
selfish and
It's
love
selfless.
somebody else.
It's selfless. Look
Yeah.
up the definition. No, if I love you that much and I know that I don't make you happy, I'm supposed to love you enough to let you be happy elsewhere. And it
Okay,
is a
hold on,
level
hold
of
on,
maturity
let me
as well.
Let me stop you there then, since you said that. I'm going to use what you just said against you. So you're saying love is selfless, right? That's a definition, right? And if I love you...
I didn't say that was the definition. I said it's in the definition.
Oh, it's in the
I said it's
definition.
not selfish.
Okay, so you say love ain't selfish. I'm going to use that then. So let's say I want to be able to go fuck with other females. You can make me happy. You just choosing not to make me happy because you feel like, no, nigga, you can't go out there and fuck no other female and me at the same time.
Okay.
So you can't say
But
you couldn't make
actually-
me happy. You chose not to make me happy.
Right.
So them two
Anything
different
can make-
things.
No, that's
it's
when the maturity part comes up. I wasn't mature enough to say, oh, if he want to do this, and that, that's what make him happy.
That's why
We just read something on Facebook about that. A dude just said that he likes polygamy. He wants multiple girls, right? But his girl just not into it. He just can't make her get into it. It's just something she don't want to
And
do.
it's somebody
and
for
he
you.
like,
It's not me.
right. And he like, well, he
I
like, and
might
I'm
make you
stuck.
happy.
Right. And he said he was stuck. He was like, I'm stuck because I really love her, and I want to be with her, but I want to be with multiple girls, but she's not bending.
So I got another question that we're back, like we still on topic, but back really on topic. So when do you think is a grace period? Is it a grace period when you in a relationship to get to another relationship? Is it a grace period?
I think that
It
depends on the
depends
person.
on the relationship and the breakup. Because
breakup.
usually it's two sides of a breakup. It's the person who wants to get out this relationship, and it's the person
That
who wants
wanna
to stay in the relationship. So if I wants to stay in this relationship and you wants to leave, you're not happy, and I'm happy with you, and you're not happy with me. Once you break up with me, I'm going to be hurt, and I'm probably not traumatized, but now I'm hurting this relationship. No, I'm not finna go and get into another relationship because I still have ties to you. Whether your ties been gone, you ready to
But
date.
I'm talking about when you ready to.
Okay, listen, as the person-
It all depends on the person, because I might be hurt and sad today for this week, but tomorrow,
when I'm the one
week, I'm probably like, okay, I'm
I
ready
feel
to
like
fuck with niggas again.
when I'm the one moving on, it's up to me when I want to start dating. I can't really care about how you gonna feel about when I start
That's what I
dating.
wanted to hear.
Yeah.
Like, I can't really care about when you feel like I should start dating if I'm the one that don't want to be in a relationship. You get what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
But if you the one that want to stay, I can be conscious and care. Like, I ain't gonna do that to him because I know he still give a fuck. But in reality, as a fucking adult, it's not my job to be like
coddle your feelings.
It's not my job to coddle your feelings and keep
don't
myself
think at all?
and keep
If you love
myself
them?
and to keep myself unhappy. Not when it comes to my own happiness. That's what people don't understand. I think that was the realest shit. I feel bad for Will Smith, I do, but I think that's the realest shit he said when he said that it's not about making each other happy, because if you're not happy with yourself, you can't make somebody else happy. So if I'm miserable in this relationship, I can't make you happy anyway.
So I got
It was
another
never
question
gonna
for you.
work.
I got another question for you. Say you're in a relationship, right? And y'all break up, and your nigga, and I think the whole conversation we having, I think the context, when you have you bring the context into it, how deep was the relationship? How long was you in a relationship?
Mm-hmm.
So let's say, I'm just throwing a scenario out there. Say y'all in a relationship, I'm gonna go with Courtney first. 5 years you're in a relationship,
Mm-hmm.
5 years. Y'all together, and then you end up, whatever happened, y'all break up.
Mm-hmm.
And that nigga go get in a relationship 3 days later, and he posting the female. How do you feel about it?
I went through that. And one
Right.
is the length. I mean, you be hurt. Like, as grown and mature as I am, he could do whatever the fuck he want, but I still have feelings. But
Right. The first thing you think is that he had her
he
before.
had her,
You automatically
you
think that,
already
like, oh,
think
she
you
been around.
You've been talking to her, because if you posting her and doing all this shit, you only do that to somebody you actually fucking like, or whatever like that. So yeah, you be mad on that. If I'm sitting on that side of the fence, it's like, yeah, like, damn, how he could do that when we was just this. But in reality, he could do what the fuck he want to do. We're not together. Like, we're not together. Like,
See, you talking about from, and I'm glad you're doing. You talking that from a logical standpoint. I'm talking about the feelings. How do you really feel?
No. But what we saying is
fucked up. Like,
right.
You feel fucked up.
Did you feel like you want to fuck him up?
You do
every chance. Like it was a problem that whole summer. It was a goddamn problem.
I think that's the problem. But look, no, I think that's the problem. It's very unrealistic. I'm gonna say it before I even say it. It's very unrealistic. But
a mutual.
In reality,
if people have mutual breakups, it probably would be.
But in reality.
Better.
In reality, like I always say, like even when you just talking to somebody, right? You're not. You can do whatever you want to do, Rob. You're single.
Yeah. That
period, point blank. You're single. Even though me and you talking, I don't give a fuck if you nutted on my face and I sucked your dick yesterday. If I walk in the bar and you're with another female, in reality, I'm supposed to chuck that shit up. Because you're single.
See, it's the same
as if I leave you. Right, that's what I'm saying.
We ain't talking logic right now. We're not talking logic.
You didn't let me finish.
Most shit go logical.
But you didn't let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
That's what I was saying. And that's why shit be a roller coaster, because you can only move off emotion. When you find somebody that really move off logic, then they say that person fucked up and they cold-hearted, when really that just is what it is. You're single, I'm single, or we're broke up.
The only reason I gotta give a clap because y'all already know y'all call me crazy.
No, you do percentages and shit. Okay, I just feel like if damn, I lost my train of thought. Okay, when she said people move off logic and damn, I forgot.
They move off feelings instead of logic. But when you find somebody that moves off logic, they honestly say that be like, okay, he really can do that. Like some situations, my friends be looking at me like, you crazy. I don't give a fuck what you say. Y'all fuck with each other, and we do fuck with each other, but he's single. I can't say nothing about what that man doing, but spin the block. He can't say shit about what I'm doing either, though. So be ready to chuck that shit up too. But it is hard to get to that point.
A breakup, people. I think it's how people move. People move so dirty with a breakup to make it like fucked up.
What you elaborate? What you mean by
if
that?
People just stop calling you. Y'all in a relationship, y'all had an argument. This is what y'all do, okay? Everybody's relationship is not 100% like, we had an argument today, okay?
Right.
It could be simple. I didn't put gas in your car, and that might have been the straw that broke the camel's back for you. I didn't put gas in your car. Okay, we usually talk all day while we both at work. Now, I ain't talked to her today. She still got an attitude, or he got an attitude. Okay, here is another day. Now all of a sudden you going out. Now you posting you with a bitch and you having fun like you living like people move foul, fucked up. You might be moving on, but where was the communication that we're not together? Just because we want.
So you think that's another question? So is it like
because people not mature enough to sit up here?
Do you owe a person an explanation who was ready to go?
I think so to a certain extent. I think if we broke up, we broke up. But I shouldn't have to be like make you understand why I don't want to be in this relationship. Like if I don't want to be in this relationship, I think a breakup should be understood.
But no, that right there is exactly why people don't probably have the mutual breakups, because now you want an explanation. When I come to you and be like, Courtney,
it's not working out for me.
It's not working out for me. You feel me? And I give you my reasons, and I say I'm just not happy. You know what I'm saying? It ain't you, it's me. I ain't happy in this situation. People don't do that because now Courtney ain't finna accept that. Now Courtney finna be like, what ain't happy about you? Why you gotta do this? Why you gotta, bitch, why you can't just take that I said I don't want to be in this relationship no more?
I'm gonna flip it. So what if you talking to a dude again, y'all been kicking it. Y'all ain't just saying just like no running the mill type shit. Y'all been deep. You really thinking this is gonna be forever and y'all singing the songs and shit. You putting out, and he just pop up one day and say, yeah, this shit over with. I'm out. No explanation.
I'm going to question it like damn, why?
But when he I don't want to explain myself.
That's fucked up.
That is fucked up, and I ain't finna sit up here and act grown like I'm
gonna just say okay, because I'm probably gonna cut up.
Like what the fuck? Because
we move off emotion.
Yeah, we do move off emotion, but I mean, I don't give a fuck how logic you say it. If somebody, that's just like you. If I'm telling you, Rob, like, I just don't think we should be in this podcast, like, because you really just, I don't know. You gonna be like, what the fuck do you mean, like?
Like that's it.
What happened? We just bought it last weekend. Like why? Like it's a why.
And the only reason I said that because it was going back to what Missy said earlier. Like for my happiness, I don't need to owe nobody no explanation.
I'm a person. Like I give you an explanation, but I ain't finna make you understand.
Yeah, I will give you my reason. But if you don't understand, you just don't understand. But you also got to understand where I come from. I'm a person, and Courtney can witness to. I tell my friends all the time, I am not staying in a situation I'm not happy in. Some people do. I'm not a person that's willing to do that. I don't give a fuck if it's friendship. I don't give a fuck if it's a relationship. If I am not happy, guess what? I am moving the fuck around, my
Not
boy.
for kids,
because my
not for
happiness,
nothing.
not for kids. I don't give a fuck if our baby 1 day old, bitch. If this ain't where it's at, then pull up when you want to see the baby. It's over. I'm out.
It's
I'm
done.
not doing that shit. I just can't. I'm not a person that wants to. I'm not willing to sacrifice my happiness.
I guess I'm not finna sacrifice my happiness to make you happy.
Yeah, I'm
now
not.
I'm miserable
because now I'm miserable trying to make you happy. When what's that's gonna do?
Okay, so now I'm gonna go back to what we just said. Which one would be more? How can I put it? Smoother for you, in your opinion, if a guy had a good conversation with you, explain what's he unhappy about, what you're not doing correctly,
Okay,
and then bounce, or he just, like I said, just look at you one day coming out, motherfucker, and be like, yeah, what you doing? I'm grabbing my shit, I'm about to go. Why?
Okay,
let me say something about that. Because I always said this, even like I would say like my late 20s. When I'm dealing with somebody, I kind of call it like a check-in. It's really not a time frame. It could be every 2 weeks. It could be every month, 3 months. I always like to check in. Like, that's why I feel like you should be able to communicate with your partner. And I'm a very person who likes to communicate with my partner, because you're supposed to be my safe haven. At the end of the day, we supposed to, you know what I'm saying, not lay all our problems out to each other, but that's, you know what I'm saying, we coming together, we talking. And I'm always the type of person, like, is you happy with me as a girlfriend? What can I change? Like, and vice versa, because if I'm thinking I'm the perfect girl, not the perfect girlfriend, but I'm thinking I'm doing everything right, and you doing everything wrong, but don't bring this shit up when you're ready to break up with me. Where was this energy at, like, 6 months ago?
I do think that people should communicate throughout their relationship.
Yeah, and this shit could have been corrected.
Then it won't build up.
You hate me being in bonnets and motherfucking in your t-shirts, or you hate me wearing your t-shirts and shit
Until
like that. Until you blow up when it's time to break up. But when I just asked you, was you happy with me being your girlfriend? Is the thing I need to change? A couple of months ago, you said, yeah, like, it's nothing you don't need to do. It's nothing this. Like, why you just couldn't keep it real and be like, can you cook more? Can you do this more? Or whatever like that. I mean, I can only fix what you don't like and vice versa.
That's why I asked, because for me, like, y'all say I'm crazy all the time, but for me, if I'm going through, I'd rather you just go ahead and just get your shit and go. Like, don't give me
I definitely don't.
roll like that.
No.
I don't want to have a big.
No, I don't want you to drag me. I do want you to get the fuck on.
No,
if I'm not making you happy, don't drag me on. Just get the fuck on.
No, I don't want the. I don't want the. What I'm saying, I don't want.
You don't even want the conversation. I get what you're saying.
I'm a person like, once you gone, you're gone. But don't have me wondering if I did something, or because I'm not even finna be sitting up here and be fake and be like, I'm just a dog ass bitch and I don't have feelings and I don't have that. I don't give a fuck what type of raw ass bitch you is. You still gonna have that. What if in the back of your head, like, is it me? Like, what the fuck
definitely
is
wonder
why.
why.
Like, don't just take off like a thief in the night and just leave me.
I just got blocked today. I don't know why. I'm telling you, it do cross your mind. And no, I'm not a nigga.
On it. I ain't finna keep pondering on it.
No,
like,
you ponder on it sometimes.
Why you say fuck you?
I'm pondering on it because I want to know why I'm blocked.
But once you.
After a couple hours, I'm gonna be all right.
But had this kind of like, cause that's where we fuck up at, and that's where you get these crazy bitches from and crazy niggas, cause you think you finna leave them with no explanation.
Yeah, no, you can't do some people like that.
Out with another bitch or a nigga, and you got these motherfuckers at your head, cause bitch, you playing. I think playing in my fucking face.
I think if you know your partner, you know your partner. And you ought to know him if you was with him.
A conversation is gonna hurt regardless. Yeah. I don't give a fuck, because it's me.
She stay getting blocked, man. Vaughn, man. She stay getting blocked.
Guess what? I don't give a fuck. Listen, somebody just inboxed me yesterday talking about some. He was like, "What's your number? Because I can't find it." Yes, you can. I blocked you. You calling the right number. I love block, and I don't give a fuck when I get blocked. I'll text in a couple days and see if I'm unblocked, and if I ain't, oh well.
See, yeah, and like for me, like I said, if it's a breakup with me, and I ain't never had a breakup like that, but I wish all mine would have went like that. You just got your shit, say it's over with.
No,
I don't want to discuss why it's over with. I don't want to communicate.
I mean,
when you get to the
he's
point
saying that, but if that bitch if wifey came here right now and was like, you know what, this shit dead, it just ain't working, I'm out. And left, he'd say, okay, boom, like that right now. But tomorrow, literally the next day,
Like,
if he saw her at the
like,
motherfucker, if he saw her at Myers with a nigga holding hands or with a cart getting groceries for the new crib, he'd be like, what the fuck?
No,
Did
you
she
know,
go through
you
my
know,
Bitch,
phone?
bitch,
Like,
did
what
she,
happened?
has he been here?
you know the reason why I said
Even
that?
if you don't ask her, you for sure gonna question that
I'ma
shit in
tell
your
you why.
own mind.
You know the reason why I like mines like that? So now, well, I just said the grace period. I don't have to worry about a grace period no more. You said, fuck me. It is what it is. I ain't got to worry about it. Stay
you
over
act
there.
like you just ain't got no
No,
fucking
it's not.
feelings,
I
dog.
do
Let
got
me tell
feelings.
you.
Hold on, listen. That's what I'm telling you because now when we get to talking about what went wrong and all that shit, and it's a 2, 3, 4 hour or a 2-day thing going on. Now I'm in this bitch. I'm not moving on. It's like I gotta consider her feelings. I don't want.
Oh, if she say fuck you, it's fuck you.
yeah,
Fuck
it's
her.
fuck you too.
No, I
okay.
get that. I
Yeah,
get
I'm
that.
out.
Okay, I
Cool.
get it.
I'm a communicator. I am a very good communicator in relationship wise. So even if this conversation going to hurt me, I want the conversation to be had. Don't just take off in the thief in the night and
That's how I
leave
want
me
it.
ghost. Don't leave me ghost.
Come like say.
Don't
come,
think you gonna take off on me because I done already put it out there. Disclaimer: I don't get left. Okay.
I like they say the devil come like a thief in the knife. That's
And I'm gonna be right like a
that's
thief
how
in
I
the
want
night
you.
at you in her house. Like, what happened?
Yeah.
Why you over here?
Now you activated the crazy
Harpo, who
side.
this woman?
You
Yeah.
What?
activated.
I'm your girlfriend.
You done activated the crazy side of me, and I'm
kidnapping dogs and all
tried
type of
to
shit.
Bury that bitch. I tried to
I ain't burying
bury
shit.
that bitch because once I
You
get
know
to
what happens
the
when you start
fucking-
burying stuff? You put a little water on and start growing. So the whole time she been down there growing.
And that's
I ain't
why
burying
I be
shit.
trying to be on the chill side. That's why I be trying to open up that door for communication. Like that's why I'm so open. Like and I take criticism. Like I know I'm not the easygoing this person to be with. I know I have mood swings. I know I have all this shit, and a lot of niggas don't know that shit. So when they be like, "You crazy." I kind of am. Like
I know.
handle me with care, motherfucker.
I'm gonna ask the viewers. Shout out to everybody tuning in. I'm gonna ask y'all, what's up, Zeke? You can answer it too. What if you're going from one relationship to another relationship? What do y'all think the grace? Do you think it should be a grace period?
No.
Or
I feel like
what
it's
is y'all grace period?
I feel like it's
Somebody
whatever
let me
you
know.
can handle. It's whatever
Listen,
you can
let me
handle.
tell you
if you're ready
something.
to move on and be in a full blown relationship, and that's what you designed to do.
Because the only reason I asked that's why I said for me, if I done went through breakups, serious breakups, and when you go through a serious breakup, now we discussing why it ain't working. Now in the back of my mind, like, well, she's telling me, I'm telling her, we can make it. Try to make it work.
I don't want to
I feel
listen.
like
I
when
don't
we
wanna go
discuss-
through that.
I feel like
Communication.
when we discuss what you don't like, say like me and you was together and we breaking up, and you just or us in a relationship and you telling me what's wrong with me or what you don't like. So when I get with this next nigga, I already know what I don't like, or I know what you didn't like, and I'm gonna try not to bring that into this relationship. But
But that's crazy because what if what he didn't like he did? So
But
you
that's
can't
why we
really.
communicate.
That's why you can't.
You
Communication is key to everything, every
regardless
friendship,
of you
every
not wanna-
relationship.
regardless of you not want to talk about y'all exes when y'all get with each other, it's normal for y'all to talk about y'all exes and why your ex said y'all wasn't happy and vice versa. So if he be like, oh, he didn't like
I just
doing
feel like
that, I
communication is everything. It's the most important thing in any
It
relationship
definitely
that
is.
you have.
It is.
If you talk to them at this big age right now that I'm at, when I was 16, no, you wasn't leaving me without no explanation, motherfucker. Let's talk about it because I'm about to tear some shit down. But right now, at this big age,
If you just say you're not
at this
happy
big age,
with
we
me, you
should
can
have
move
been.
on.
You can move on and you can go because I don't even want. I feel like. I'm not gonna say I don't want an explanation like you. Don't just pack your shit up and leave. You can tell me why you leaving, but after you done explained it to me, I ain't finna go
I ain't finna
off in
try
the
to
detail. I don't give a fuck.
change your
go
mind.
ahead.
Yeah.
Like I ain't trying to change nobody motherfucking mind about me. I don't got time to be retracting what you done said. Fuck you. But
Yeah.
thanks for telling me why you left.
Yeah, that's why I'm like that.
Cause
Ain't
I
never-
wouldn't do that. I'm gonna tell you why I leave.
Yeah,
I'm getting the fuck on down. You know what I'm saying? I can't take that
Because
little
if
ass
I'm
dick you
leaving,
toting around.
if I'm
out.
leaving and we having this conversation, this was not the first time we had this fucking conversation.
I wish I could have did all my breakups like that. I know that none of the women I broke up with was gonna go for that shit. But I wish I could have just been like, yeah, it's done and let's roll.
I just feel like it ain't what you do, it's how you do it for real, for real. Cause like
That's
I
why I
said,
said
you know, I
people
told you,
move
people that
foul.
get cheated on, it's not because you didn't get dumped. She didn't get mad because you cheated on her. She's not mad because you cheated on her with another bitch. She's mad because she's embarrassed. It was an embarrassing way you did it. Because I always use the example that if it's what people see and what people, the embarrassment. If it was just me and you and her, that's it, that's all. And you told me that you cheated with her. And it was guaranteed that nobody else was going to find out. And you like, I just want to still be with you, but I did do. Ain't nobody finna find out. That girl going to still be with you. She ain't going to give a fuck. But the moment her friend find out, nah, it's a problem.
Zeke just said something that I'm read out what he just said, and that's why I said communication is key, but it's only key to a certain point. Like people say they like the truth. You only like the truth to a certain point.
No.
Well, he just said, hold on.
Go ahead, read
Communication is key until they tell you something you don't want to hear. When a person come out, I done seen this happen in my shit. I done seen it happen.
But yes, we said that, but you still told me.
You still told me. We all.
Communication is key.
You know what I think that is? What y'all saying is, I think that counts down the line.
No.
Communication telling me it's going to hurt. I'm not saying it's not going to hurt.
You still told me.
But you still told me.
That's just like when people be going like, okay, just like when we are dating, right? I don't give a fuck how delusional I am in saying that you my boyfriend because you come over and you stay the night. Every time me and you talk, you tell me that you are single. That's that, and that's it. Yeah. I'm single, bitch. I fuck you, but I am single. That even though in my mind, you my man, it is what the fuck it is. You communicated to me that you were single.
You're not telling me
you didn't tell me not one time we together.
Girl, I don't want you talking to nobody.
But I'm going back to what I said.
Guess what though? Even if he's saying, Courtney, I don't want you talking to nobody. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with you the long way, but we are still two single individuals.
I'm not
you
saying
still communicating.
You still communicating me.
That's all I'm saying.
People who lie and be like, yeah, we're together.
Yeah, no, I don't give a fuck how you treat me.
I feel like if you tell me the truth up top, I can't react when I see you when you with other bitches.
And that's that on that.
You told me the truth. But when you over here lying, like it's just me, you, whatever against the world, you can't control how I feel.
And this is what I mean by that. Like, I'm not saying y'all not telling the truth. That's what I'll take it from that way, disclaimer. I'm just saying I'm thinking about it. So I'm in a relationship with, let's say, with Courtney. You know what I'm saying? We've been in a relationship for a minute. And then I come up and be like, you know what? Yeah, the next day, that's funny as fuck. I'm like, Courtney, you know what? I just like this other woman better than you. Mm-hmm. And I just come out and tell you that, and this we go into the conversation about it breaking up. Like, this other woman, she just got what you don't got.
You know, my first reaction is to laugh.
You been cheating.
No, my first reaction is to fucking laugh. Like
my first reaction is to establish that, okay, so you have been cheating because you know she better.
She better than me. You been
now
cheating.
That we've established that.
So that's a whole different conversation because...
That might even she cheating because we just...
How do you know she better than me then? You've been conversating with her. How do you have a bond?
We could work together. We could have been talking on
work and
social
actually
media.
being with a relationship with a person is way fucking different.
No, people definitely fall in love from work, so I get what you're saying. Okay, but this is what I'm saying. So yes,
when you take their ass home and they be your full-time girlfriend,
but guess what? But guess what? That's for you to find out. You done said that bitch was better than me. Okay, great. You know what I'm saying?
That's
what I'm saying is, no matter how I react to that, whether I cry, whether I'm upset, you told me. You get what I'm saying? There's no way you can X communication out. If a motherfucker tell you something, believe them.
Mm-hmm.
That's that on that. Yeah. And if you don't, that's your fault.
But my thing go back to that.
On your hand,
at that point in time, did it really? No, that's not what I'm asking. What I'm asking is with the communication part. This is how I always talked about communication when you being truthful. Did it help right then and there, or does it help down the line that you know that he kept it solid with?
It doesn't. Both.
Because now I can move on and get the fuck on.
Like I told you this example before. I had somebody come in and he joke and play. You was probably just fucking blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, I was. And he like, you play too fucking much. Okay. At that moment, I told the truth. All right? I don't care that you thought it was a joke. I told the truth. I said I had just been fucking. You're correct. He didn't believe me. Further on down the line, if he tried to throw that in my face like, damn, somebody, I told you. So it worked for me. It's going to work on both ends. Communication.
What you just said, like I'm saying, what you just said with that guy, whoever that guy was, that's the thing. You telling him right then and there, he didn't want to believe it because it wouldn't have helped out the situation. You telling him that?
No. He didn't want to believe it because y'all don't think that a motherfucker gonna tell y'all, yeah.
No.
That's all that was. It wasn't that you wanted to. It was that if you go in the house right now and your wife say, and you be like, damn, it smell like you was just fucking up in here. And you throw a little chuckle and she be like, I was. You know what I'm saying? You gonna be like, bitch, whatever, boom, boom, you gonna blow it off. You ain't really paying attention to whether she told the truth or not. Even though she did.
No, if she told the truth, not what I'm telling you. The problem would come in, I didn't want to hear that shit.
No, you thought she was bullshitting.
No, but who want to hear it?
I do get what you're saying, but that ain't the first thought. The first thought was that you just thought she was bullshitting because you know that you think as a man, as a man that ain't no woman finna bluntly just telling herself like that. First of all,
that's what I'm not gonna say that for her. I'm just gonna say for me, if she told me that one, I'm thinking she telling the truth. That's just how we is because she don't play like that. I'm answering you. She said that to me. I'm like, oh, she's serious. Mm-hmm. My thing come out like, damn, I didn't want to hear that shit. Yeah, that's why Courtney like, who the fuck want to hear that? Now down the line. down the line, if we trying to still be able to be copacetic with each other, kosher, or even just friends, I can always go back and say, well, she had enough respect. Fuck love. The up out the door because you fucking another person. The respect that you told me the truth. Yeah. But at that moment, that time, the truth wasn't in it. That didn't help me out telling me that shit at the moment. Now I'm furious. Of course, I got to go handle the way I handle it, but you didn't help me out by telling me.
He wasn't furious. He thought it was a joke.
Yeah, he thought it was a joke because in his mind, he thinking like, she's bull. There ain't no way. Like you just said, but that's what I'm saying. That's the communication part. So now I'm going to flip it and go to the other side. So now, how do the guy that you're talking to dictate how y'all move when y'all get in a relationship?
I feel like you shouldn't dictate shit from my past relationship. You don't know why I left him.
No, that's not what I'm talking about. How do he dictate? Like, say, for instance, some females like to be on social media. That's how you validate the relationship with them with social. And some guys like that too. I'm just saying people in general. You got some people that are out there like that.
Like you might feel if it's not on social media.
Yeah, you might feel like, I'm just throwing it out there. A person might, one of the viewers that's listening to this right now or listening potentially, might feel like, if I do break up with you, I'm not gonna be throwing it all in your face right out the way. Some people might feel like we in a relationship, right? When you're in a relationship, we go to comedy show, post it.
You know why people feel like that? Because they give a fuck about what people think.
They want the other person to know.
They give a fuck about what people think.
Regardless, I'm asking you, how would you approach that?
This is what I'm saying. I'm not handling it like that.
Because for me,
no, I'm not saying. I'm saying if the guy told you, like, you gotta go post it.
I went through that and he made a
you
fucking
saying like
fool
to say you like saying like this, like just to show like we're together type thing.
I went through that. And he
embarrassed
me in publicly. Like when I say he was so adamant, like of me posting us being together. Oh, you hiding from such and such. Like you don't want these niggas to know we together. This and that. Just because you posted me on your social media, he was posting me on his social media. Like it wouldn't be my face, it'd be my body. Like I could just post a picture. We had the same followers, and if I have on something and you post it, but just they know it's fucking me. So when we finally made it,
he posted the side of your glasses.
That or just it could be me laying like having like some. If I just
like
post my shoes,
you saw her just post this shirt and then
here this shirt is on his stories and shit like that. You know, like that.
Like the Nipsey, like you see the Nipsey.
Yeah.
Like, wait, Courtney
I'm not posting
and so
shit.
He was adamant about me like posting him. Like, oh, I really ain't want to fuck with him. It's not real if I don't post him or whatever. So I posted us on New Year's because we literally had like an argument about how I ain't like him and how this just something to do because I'm bored type of shit. Like literally
Rebound.
was down
because
my
she
fucking
didn't post
throat because I didn't want to post him.
And that's why I asked that, Courtney. Like
I felt pressure because I'm like, nigga, I fuck with you. Like, what do you mean? You practically staying here. Like,
I'm not feeling pressure, nigga. You post me.
And no, he did. That was the thing. He did post me, but it was like I posted him, and then that was just it. And I learned from my mistake.
I guess it depends on the person because I feel like if you fuck with me and we deal with each other, you saw that I've never posted no nigga. So why would I post you? I don't post niggas. If I post somebody on my shit, more than likely that's nobody I'm fucking with. Yeah. So why would you want me to post you if you see I don't even post niggas?
He might feel like, hold on, stop. He might feel like that to Missy, what you just said. Like, if she really fucking with me, I gotta get her out her norm.
I've never
I mean,
because
I just don't be in relationships, so I don't post niggas, period, because I don't just be in relationships.
It's real. I let you put me on your shit.
So
that's what Var just said. Var just said what you just said. He just said, don't give a fuck how good we are. I ain't posting shit.
Because you can put me on yours if you want to. That's fine.
I'm really not into the social relationship. The social media relationship, it doesn't determine. But I'm not finna sit up here and act like you don't need to post me at all when I know this is what you do 24/7. You're not finna be posting your whole fucking life and then
never get Courtney Lynn on that motherfucker.
So I'm not even finna say it doesn't validate. It does not validate. But I know when you're the motherfucker who document everything on social media,
that makes sense too.
Then that's a fucking problem. Like you said, like don't nobody usually see niggas on my page at all, and that's because Courtney just ain't never been just in a lot of relationships.
You ain't get dead like Drake did his son. You ain't getting hit from shit.
Yeah, I'm not. If you fuck with me and I know you document every motherfucking thing, that's a problem. But when I know you don't, I'm not finna pressure nobody who don't just do that type of shit. But yeah, I'm not.
I'm with you, bro.
And I don't have a lot of relationships for me to be like, oh, every nigga that I done been with, I didn't post them. I haven't been in a lot of relationships to even be saying like what I wouldn't do or would do, because I feel like if you're my man, I can post you if I fucking want to because you're my man. I just haven't been in a lot of relationships to be like, I'm posting my man or I'm posting his leg today or this is what we did with family day. I don't think got with a nigga that's worth posting for real.
So I got another question about it. So then, it's like I'm trying to cover all the bases I can for the viewers. So, okay. So this another one. So like, do you feel like when you transition, do you want to avoid the places that your ex might be at, or you just don't give a fuck?
Coming from where we at, it's really not a lot of places you can avoid unless you take your ass out of town.
I mean, like, I'll give you a prime example. Like, it's certain restaurants. Like, if this is a spot where y'all used to go and this is like one of his favorite spots, do you feel...
I feel like people who do that wants to be seen. And they want the other person to know that they get niggas or they get bitches and they doing it intentionally to hurt that other person. Me, I want my relationship, if I done moved on rather quickly as people think because we need to heal and we're moving too fast, I want to see where this relationship can potentially go. And me flaunting it out there too fucking early is gonna taint it, because now you finna hear shit about me. I'm finna hear shit about you.
That's what Bart just said.
And all that different type of shit. Like, once we're solid to where, like, I know you got a crazy ex, and if you post me or she see us out, she finna lie like you just was over her house. She gonna show you receipts and you text her telling her you love her before you got with me. And we start building that bond. So when the shit do happen, I already know about you, Nikki. He didn't talk. Like, in my mind, I'm not getting mad when motherfuckers send me screenshots because this bitch done found out me and you together. And now she want her baby daddy back or want her ex-boyfriend back. Now she want to post old pictures of them. He told me that you was gonna do this shit if you know what I'm saying, you ever pop out or motherfuckers start seeing this. People don't build a bond with their person first. They can't wait to put it on social media as soon as they say they took. Yeah, it's like, build that solid bond to where can't nobody break it when they come tell you shit.
And the reason why I said it, because I went through it, I know a lot of people went through it. The transitional, to me, I think that's really determine how your relationship gonna go. The transitional part from going from the last relationship to the new one, because that, to me, that's the murky water for me in a relationship. All my past relationships, that's the murky water. Because now, again, like you just said, if I'm with, what I'm saying, a relationship, I'm with wifey, and then we end up breaking up, and I get in a relationship. Mm-hmm. Depending on when I get in the relationship, gonna depend on how wifey gonna feel, how she gonna move, mm-hmm. and then depending on how quick I get in a relationship with the lady I'm with, how she gonna move. Because here it go again, it's natural. If I come in, I'll be like, the day the 4th, we break up on the 4th, I'm in a relationship the November 6th. Quite naturally, you and anybody else thinking about it gonna be like, how the fuck did he get in a relationship 2 days later? He had to have been talking to her. Yeah. It could be like, I could just be the type of person that I need to be with somebody.
But if you jumped in a relationship that fast, all jokes aside, I'm gonna be like, he don't need. If it was somebody you wasn't talking to prior to, I'm already thinking somebody. I don't even give a fuck about that, because you just using her. You ain't even. But if you done been fucking with her, it's an issue.
And I was just throwing out that could be.
Or a month you in a relationship. Okay, but my thing is with that little quote you just said, and I mean it's off topic. Like when you said maybe a person who needs to be in a relationship. That's what the fuck we're designed to be. We're not designed to be alone.
Right.
Like, yes, we're trying to find our companion. Like, who, like, but I've been single for a very long time. 5 or 6 years is a long ass time to be fucking single, realistically.
You a cat lady? You a cat lady?
No, fuck no.
I'm just saying, my cat ladies used to be spaced out.
But you didn't let me finish my conversation. When you single that long, regardless if you had situationships or whatever the fuck you didn't have, them don't fucking count. Them motherfucking bodies, they just taking up space.
I think they do count.
They taking up space.
Because I'm thinking you doing this. I'm
because
assuming.
If they situationships, you're fucking with somebody with no intention to really be with them.
But that's what I'm saying. A situationship can turn into a relationship.
You don't trust them, because 9 times out of 10, our situationship that we do, because it's not or sideline or whatever the fuck the case, or sneaky link or whatever the fuck the case may be, usually be you're fucking with somebody who has somebody.
And but hold on, not saying
because a sneaky link is not a sneaky link. A sneaky link is a motherfucker you sneaking with.
Yeah,
if we're both single, it's just nobody's business what the fuck we're doing.
That's another side of transition, because what you just said, like, okay, well.
But then you got the fact that I don't trust you, because, bitch, if you've been with me this whole time while you was with her, why the fuck you think I'm finna be
there
with you?
There you go. Nah, that's another side of the transition.
No, usually, I mean, most motherfuckers go with their motherfucker sneaky link, but I wouldn't go with mine.
Yeah, that's why you get where I'm coming from, real quick, because that's how most relationships do go. You would it started off as a sneaky link, or if that's what you want to describe it as, and the feelings grew, and it's not like I want this person to be my main person.
I might cheat with you while you with your bitch, but I'm not cheating on my niggas with you. That's just it. So if you had a bitch and I fucked with you, don't think you're gonna spin the block when I get in a
vice
relationship.
versa.
Yeah,
Vice versa.
I don't cheat.
I do.
Black men don't cheat anyway. So
Black
we
women
gonna-
don't cheat.
Well, I ain't
men don't
black
cheat.
because I cheat and he can cheat and we gonna just cheat. I'm just playing. I'm just joking.
Because that's why I asked that. To me, that's the most crucial part of a relationship is the beginning part, the
But
transitional
I
part.
feel okay.
You think so?
Yeah, because
I
think
think the
about it.
transition thing.
Beginnings are always so great. I think the middle is because in the beginning you be all like fluttered and like, oh, it's Courtney. Courtney
that
texting.
ain't the part I'm
and
talking
then
about.
after about two,
That ain't the part
I'm
I'm
gonna say
talking
after
about.
about 6-7 months in, you be like,
What Courtney just says, like a part I'm talking about. Like Courtney says, she's not in the wrong because I'm not cheating on nobody.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I'm out here. You chose to fuck with me, and you know you had one. But if it goes to the relationship where Courtney say, "Yeah, I'm in a relationship now," like she just said, in her mind, she got to think, "Well, nigga, if you cheated on that love of your life, why won't you cheat on me?"
well,
And
I
now
don't
your
think like that
relationship
because I
started.
think everybody cheats. So I mean, I
I'm
think
saying
every
for
nigga
you,
cheat.
but I'm saying for some
But
people
yeah,
think
the
like
average
that.
person that think that they gonna have a nigga that ain't gonna cheat on them, then yeah, they probably do think like that. But I think you gonna cheat anyway. So
I just feel
don't
like
even
the
think about that
transition.
shit.
I think the transition part. It should be. I don't think it should be a time frame for a transition. I just feel like give it time. Because once you break up with me and you know I'm fucking kind of crazy and I ain't finna let you be happy because it's still fresh and new.
Now you done put
Don't
me in
bring
it
me
as
into
the
no shit
female.
when you know this bitch keep popping up over your house. She
Right,
gonna bust my
right.
windows out or she always got a status and always, you know what I'm saying, doing something. Let that shit die down. Now, if it's been some months and this bitch still acting crazy and I know, now I just know to ignore her. Like some fresh shit, like no, don't bring me into no shit where the feelings is still new and like her
That's
mama
what-
still calling you type of shit.
Calling you
like,
son and shit
yeah,
like that.
like the shit is still and it's weird. Like and you trying to bring me into some weirdness
That's why
that I don't understand. Like you talking about like yeah, me and her not together, but yeah, her mama still cool, or me and her brother we doing this, or I got her kids still because we literally just broke up yesterday, and I still got to pick her kids up and
That's
my
part of
kid
the
up. It's
transitional part.
Yeah, but I'm saying like. Get a hold of that first before you trying to bring me into some shit.
That's why I'm glad you broke it down because that's why I said this was a great topic. So much goes into the transitional part. That's why I said to me the beginning of the part. That's when you lay your foundation down.
Yeah.
The beginning, and like you just now we get
And
in.
setting boundaries.
Yeah.
Like she gotta know boundaries. No, you can't just pop up over here no more and get your kid. Call me before you come pick up the kids type of shit. You got some people who think like, oh, I'm the baby mama or I'm the ex-girlfriend. Me and him, I used to stay in his house or some shit like that. Like you got to establish boundaries. Like I don't really think it's a time frame on the transition, but I do think you have to set some type of boundaries.
That's why I said it because you know I'm thinking about if I'm talking to a chick, if I'm dating a chick, and say she's really been separated or divorced or whatever, she's not been with her other partner. Let's say 7 months, 8 months. I might feel a little bit easier talking to her compared to you only been done a month.
Because you're going to think like, oh, y'all finna be back together.
That's
y'all
what I'm
just
saying with
mad
the
right now.
transition.
Or you just caught them cheating. Like, you finna miss them in a minute. Like, you not even finna go into that situation all in because you know this shit just fresh.
And see, that's what I just said. So now as you get down the line in a relationship, you're not all the way in because you're not all the way comfortable with it. That's where the doubt creeps in. That seed been planted. Now this motherfucker been growing now and it got big and he's like, now you have an issue. And I think everybody that went through a relationship where it was a fucked up transition part from that relationship to other.
And then when you do that, you feel like, and I feel like when people do transition fast to be with somebody, now it's like you got to prove a point to stay in this kind of relationship.
Because you don't want to feel like you just...
you feel like you just rushed it and then y'all done already been through so much in a short amount of a time because you done went with this bitch straight out of that relationship. She done fought your baby mama or your ex-girlfriend. Y'all done got into it and all this different type of shit. So y'all feel like y'all done been through so much shit in this little time and y'all need to be together, then that's kind of like almost another trauma bond that's keeping y'all together because we done went through so much in 3 damn months and it seems like we done been together for
what
a
little
minute.
baby say? This shit got deep so fast. Stop playing. I'll beat your ass,
Man,
bitch,
for real. Like,
you do
give it time.
but sometimes it really do.
You just
It's
vibe like
sometimes you do vibe with a motherfucker like that quick, and it be just like that's
it
really
seems
my
like we've been
motherfucker.
fucking forever type of shit.
And that's the thing I was saying earlier. Like that was to the extreme, but that's what I'm saying. You might get in a broke up, and it's a month later. You've been, checking out one of them DMs because what Zeke said earlier, and I believe that for sure, more so with dudes. When he said when a female break up and get with a break up, I'm gonna say exactly what he said. Most women already have a nigga before they break up.
All we gotta do is post
And
a picture.
And I believe it because y'all have so many niggas in your DMs and niggas
Them at
calling
the
each
damn
other.
is
Y'all,
wrong,
do y'all know
though.
we
Do
do
know
not
the-
care about them niggas?
niggas in our
Again,
I'm not saying
say it
it
one
is,
more
though.
time for the gram. We do not care about the niggas in our DM.
I'm not saying you do. I'm saying it's always some nigga that's already a potential
Listen,
nigga.
let me tell you what
but
we know.
they
But
in
do
our
you know
DMs and
it's
we don't
always
like 'em.
you can't say that and just say female and males because it's always a potential bitch that's been ready waiting on me and you to break up too.
I didn't
So
say
it's
it
not.
wasn't.
So
And
it's
she,
that go both ways.
You're not catching it because once they start seeing you posting like different shit, because you know you can add up when people together like like they still together, like she still talking about my man or whatever like that. Granted, if y'all don't like each other shit, but you could tell like they together. But you can definitely tell when they not so fucking together because they trying to prove to the world that they're so happy at this point in time. Because she trying to prove to you that she's happy than ever been. You trying to prove to her that the breakup is the best thing possible. Like everything. So
I'm with you.
motherfuckers peep that
I'm with
shit.
you.
And girls gonna be like, girls know what they doing. They will. You hungry? Your way into some dick. God damn it.
I just text somebody at just a second ago. Is
Say
you
she-
hungry? Nah, just
Say she can cook. She cook, and that's the way to the man.
Man, that's exactly what
No,
bitches
not
be
every
doing.
nigga though, because some niggas don't get. Listen, I done already told you, man. Some niggas don't give a fuck about that shit.
They be
Some
like,
niggas,
"Give me some
they
noodles."
bitch, give me some noodles. Cook them bitches for 2 minutes, no longer.
And it was funny, man, because you know me thinking about just talking about like, yeah, and it's funny y'all say that, but how I look at it, it's a sports analogy for my sports heads out there. Like my dog Var, I see him in here, my cousin here, both of my cousins will get it. I think females are more so like reluctant shooters, like Ben Simmons. They throw some shit up every once in a while, but niggas out here like Steph Curry when it come to motherfucking shooting.
No, I think you
She
stuck in the
posted-
past.
No, it's still
bitches
like-
is shooting their shots,
I'm not
my
saying
boy.
females don't shoot their shot. I'm saying it still ain't caught up to what niggas shoot. Courtney, no, I ain't lying. Courtney going to motherfucking gas station right now with a bonnet on, mismatching shots. Nigga, right? Hey, what's up, baby girl?
No, they
Yeah,
do.
but I think, but I'm
They
telling you,
do.
I think it's just done differently. But I think
Like,
women
we
shoot
do
they.
it.
I
We
think
put
more
ourselves-
recently now women shoot
We
they
put
shot way
ourselves
more than
in
you
the
think.
position for you to talk
Shoot
to us.
right.
That's what
all
I'm
it
saying.
is.
That's more
Yeah.
subtle. That's why I said
Yeah.
reluctant. A nigga, hey, he's coming in this. I'm
he
finding how to
is.
get there.
No, you think, listen, when you be in the club, you think, I ain't fucking walked past you 4 times for nothing. I know what the fuck I was doing.
You subtly doing it. A nigga ain't trying to walk. Hey, what's
They
up, baby?
cutting straight
Yeah,
to the
I
point.
get what you're saying.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. So like when a nigga like I said, y'all already. A
But
nigga,
I like a sneaky. Now I can't say sneaky. I don't want to use that term. But I like a clever nigga. Like I like a nigga who let me see him, and now you got me thinking, and he kind of like act like I ain't shit. Not like I ain't shit, but it's like like
Not
I
like
see
you ain't pressed.
Yeah, like the nigga who act like he ain't pressed, like just walk past, like, hey, you know what I'm saying, shorty, like you cute, I like that outfit on you, and go about his motherfucking business, and he looking good, smelling good, and it's like, nigga, you what? You just gonna tell me I look good and leave?
You don't want my phone
so
number?
now I'm looking at him like, bitch, do you see this motherfucker? Who's he?
Wait a minute, you don't want my hey. You didn't get my number.
Like, yeah,
before
like
you
all
left.
that
The fuck?
pressing shit and upfront shit.
We don't
is
like
a
thirsty
turn off.
niggas.
Like,
So-
but a nigga who let me see him and then be like, you know what I'm saying? You look good, your girls look good, or y'all want to drink and dip off. You bought me a drink and left. Who raised you?
so he got you. He
Now
got you.
I gotta go find you on say Facebook because I know the dude you was with, so I know his name on Facebook. So I'm gonna look
But
him
you
up
know
and
how
see if I can
Facebook
find
is.
your picture, and then I'm gonna see if he tagged you because I gotta
but you
find
know,
out.
Facebook, you can look at a motherfucker and they come in your friends you may know.
Oh
and
yeah,
shit.
you know that. You know how to. Hey, you know how that shit work.
And I get what y'all saying because that guy acting like that, he's not. He out the norm. That's not
Yeah.
a normal guy.
And
No,
love
I
it.
don't think that's not the norm. I think that that's just a
Attraction.
game. It's a game a nigga play.
that's
like
not
I
the
know
norm, though.
because because a nigga.
That's not the norm for niggas. You can keep saying no,
It's-
you
no,
want to.
I
It's
think
not
it's
the
the
norm for
one
niggas.
nigga- I
It's
think
not
it's the-
normal.
The nigga that's gonna come up and say, "Hey," and keep on moving by his way.
Oh, okay.
That's not the norm.
No, I think that what I'm saying is the reason I think it's normal is because I just think that's a form of game. Like that could be
Yeah.
his
It
game.
could
Like
be
I'm
game,
finna
but
get her
that's not the
attention.
normal nigga
but-
about to go do that. That's how Courtney looking. The normal nigga,
I
he
mean-
said he give you that drink. He coming.
No, that nigga would follow you
Get
around the whole
around.
time.
Oh, club. You want another one?
Yeah, that's
You
not
want
this
the,
drink,
that's
please?
not the norm. So
like
I'm
like what they do on Hey Arnold when he be back there.
that's what I'm saying. It's not the
Man.
norm. So I'm gonna give y'all 2 scenarios, and we're gonna get ready to start wrapping up. So 2 scenarios. So let's say the first scenario, it was your fault that the relationship really went bad, right?
Okay.
And it was a good relationship for the most part, but it went bad, and he left. And let's say it's you not really over him yet. So however long that is, so we're going 2 months. You ain't really got over him yet. You ain't really started stepping out, fucking with nobody, no sneaky link. You just what y'all call it, healing.
We in mourning.
Yeah, healing
Yeah.
mode. and you out, let's say, the vets, and you see him come in with this new girl, and they like they're having the time of their life, and they looking like they're a cute couple. How do you feel about that?
I'm a real ass bitch. I'm gonna just let you know that now. I'm gonna be sorry for one. For one, if we broke up because you kept telling me to change myself or change what you didn't like or whatever the fuck the case may be. But I thought I was that bitch and I could do what the fuck I want, and I thought you would stay around forever. I have feelings regardless. I don't want to see you with nobody because obviously I still like you, but I'm not finna blow up spot and act a fucking fool. Like, no. I might send you a message.
I'm
like,
finna send my pussy picture so when you open it up, I hope the fuck the guy she looking over your shoulder. I ain't gonna cut up, but I'm definitely on.
Like, I'm not gonna
nigga,
cut
you
up.
look happy as fuck. No, why would you come up in here and this the vets and this my spot?
Don't let her be cute.
Hoe ass nigga.
Don't let her be cute.
And she cute as fuck.
Bitch,
You get on my nerves. Yeah.
Like, I don't never hate because a bitch won't ever see me in no messages being a white her ass bitch. You would never catch that. She would see me be like, oh, she said I was cute. Oh, she said this.
Yeah.
Or she never even said shit about me in no text message. I would never.
At this big age, I'm not gonna cut up. I might, like I said, I might do some shit like
and
that
if
for real.
But
when I text Courtney,
I'm like, this bitch.
this motherfucker in here with this bitch. I'm madder than the motherfucker bitch. I'm over here trying to look happy. I'm sorrier than a bitch. I'm over here with you, bitch. Do you see that? I don't give a fuck. Courtney sitting next to me. I'm texting her, bitch. Do you see him sitting over there? Don't look now. I ain't gonna cut up. I mean, I just can't do. I did that shit before. I cut up on a nigga. I poured pop on him and the bitch. I done did all of that. I ain't doing that shit.
Yeah,
no more.
I did all that
no
shit.
No matter what. I'm gonna go cry in the car. That's what you gotta know.
Say you Yvette.
Yeah, I'm gonna cry in the car. But I ain't gonna lie though. I ain't the type that cannot.
You don't love me no more.
I can't not say nothing either because I'm for sure probably gonna text
Well,
like, oh nigga, not you came up in my spot.
Like you
I
doing
think
this
I'm
shit
mad.
on purpose.
But to him, but I might
it's
deliver
gonna be jokingly.
Yeah,
like,
I might deliver it more like a
where
joke.
Where he might be
but
thinking they threaten when they leave.
Yeah, like she finna come over here and cut up.
Like, we
I ain't on that
because I don't want her. I don't want y'all to get into it. It would never be. That
or
type
I might cut and be like, nigga, you better get the fuck on down before I come over there and smack the shit out of you and that bitch. Cause y'all the fuck. Cause what you just say, you knew this where I come. And you came in this motherfucker, get the fuck on.
You wanted to be seen.
You know what I'm saying? You wanted to be seen, but I'm not going to
give him
I can't give him that satisfaction.
Give the girl. Like, if
it's the girl for me. I ain't gonna lie.
I will cut the fuck up knowing it's my fault and everything on him. But
not when it's a bitch involved.
A bitch will never be like, oh, she pressed this me and this and that. Oh no, bitch. I'm gonna look like I'm having the time of my life in that bitch.
So you'll go in there and start dancing on niggas and shit like that, or just?
I ain't gonna do nothing extra to where he gonna be like, she don't even do that shit. But I'm chilling.
I do the same shit I do. Like I stand on tables.
The normal shit. You gonna keep doing your normal shit.
Stand all day. So you would never know.
The one thing you got to know is prior to a breakup, you got to be on your shit every time you go somewhere because you just don't know when you're going to see him.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, we all know that is a bittersweet moment when you see your ex and they looking gooder than a motherfucker. Whether they by themselves or not. Yeah. Even if they by themselves, you be like, God damn.
When me and my ex used to be in the club, it's other niggas that can notice, like, that nigga just sit and stare at you the whole fucking time. Like, why he just don't come over there and say shit?
Say on that Carl Thomas riding past.
Yeah, that's psycho. That's psycho. Just come say hi.
Like, it's like he don't even have a good time. He can't even act like he having a good time because he'll be over there like this. And you'll be like, what the fuck, motherfucker? Like, you don't
I'm
see
trying
him
to be
staring at
cool.
you, right?
But goddamn.
Like, you don't see him staring at you. And my whole time I'm in the club, I'm not trying to stare at him, but when people be like, you don't see him staring at me, I'm trying not to look at him, but apparently he's looking at me the whole fucking time.
So
that shit creepy because I used to be over there on the mic like, God damn, Courtney, fuck this nigga staring at. Shit, is he staring at you? He gonna kill you?
I'm gonna give y'all the second scenario. So the second scenario, same scenario, but the difference is it was that nigga's fault. That y'all
I might be the clown.
If it's his fault, it depends on.
I would never be with the girl. I would never cut the fuck up in front of no bitch if you went one. But baby, if it's him,
it depends on what it is. What if we done broke? And now we done broke up because we never going on no dates, and now you out to eat with a bitch. Oh, we finna figure this out. I'm pulling my chair up. Let's talk. Hey, how are you?
Yeah.
Y'all. Oh, this is a date.
Yeah. Oh, that's cute.
Oh, this is cute, bro. When you start going on dates, bro? I might not even say.
And then I might not say shit because I never want the bitch to.
So you just never know. You never know, Rob.
I'm in and what drink I'm drinking.
Yeah, and what drink I'm drinking. Because sometimes we be in the car together and I'll be like, all right, let's go over to the bank house and cut up. Just randomly. Because you just feel like that.
What the fuck?
Yeah, the bank really still, FYI, y'all, he didn't really for real broke up with me. This is real. This is a man down situation. He is gone and I'm sick.
I bet so. You doing shit like that. Just
Courtney, let's
the wind blew the wrong way.
Courtney, let's go over there tonight. We got some Hennessy.
I be like, whatever.
We out.
And you know, I only ask that because like that y'all swear but down. I'm ice man, but that's just me. Like I said,
but let me tell you something. If you would make a bitch, it's because you won't react. You will make a bitch totally fuck your shit up because I can't deal with you not giving me no reaction when I do decide to clown.
That's your
you
brother.
Ain't even you finna sit and look like that. Oh, bitch, I'm finna put every tire on flat. You're about to give me some reaction.
And then that's when he'll be like, and that's what your brother would do. Be like, this is what you have insurance for.
Yeah, see, like, my brother is that type of person that don't ever get upset, and I didn't saw bitches clown on him so bad, and he still just be looking like.
Y'all want to start the funny about that, man? A couple of my dogs in here went to school with me, man. Do you know that the tire situation is breaking it up, man? And we broke up a little bit afterwards, a couple of years after that, a year after that, really, a year and a half, whatever. But she put I came out of Northwestern, right? This shit was in the yearbook and everything. I came out of Northwestern, get ready to go home. Talking shit. I looked at my Malibu one pant and said, bitch look kind of leaning a little bit. I'm like, whatever. I go to the driver's side and look and see a whole fucking jack under my wheel. The whole rim of wheel
That's
is gone.
the fuck you. She hard for that. Because who the fuck you think you playing with?
She was raised by her daddy.
She's raised by her daddy.
Yeah.
To this day, I'm like, who the fuck changed? Because I still don't believe she did it. I'm like, you ain't strong enough to I feel like do that shit.
She has my do
a lot of girls. Daddy taught them how to change.
Yeah, I'm saying I just thought at the time she wouldn't even have enough strength.
I'm gonna tell you that back in the day, I don't regret cutting up. It was fun. I had a time cutting up. But as a grown ass woman, you realize that. When I walk in this club, you got to go through that because as a grown ass woman, I know now, like on some real shit. When I walk in this club and me and you just broke up and you in here with a bitch, I know what I really supposed to do is fucking chin up, chest out, walk past a bad bitch and just not trip. But that's gonna fuck you up.
Fuck you up like she ain't clowning.
Man, why this nigga Gavin said, man, she was thinking outside the box. Man, fuck you.
Yeah, she was. Because most bitches gonna bust the window.
Man, that shit happened. It's in the yearbook, man.
Well, she left me down to my brake pads.
She thin line between love and hate your ass for real. Yeah.
I came out and looked at my back tire on the driver's side and said, what the fuck?
And I've never done it. As much shit as I'm talking to you, like, I own God, I've never bust nobody's windows out. I've never slashed nobody's tires.
Do you know that was the first tire I ever had to change?
I ain't never did
my
it.
granddaddy taught me I do, but I never had to change tire before. It was easy because this bitch always on the jack.
I will fight.
I just got the donut and put that bitch on. Boom, 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 boom. Left the jack, put the jack in my car.
I ain't going through all that.
My daddy was a motherfucker. He ain't want his nails dirty type of shit. He always paid.
Just don't break up with me, and we ain't gotta go through this.
But like we just said, because cousin said that. That's how I always been like that. But I always thought that was the best way to get back at you anyway. Me arguing back and forth with you. Some females like that shit.
Some men
people
do
like
too.
it. Some men do too, though.
Yeah.
But when you feel like, even though if you hurting, like, I'm not saying everybody's just ice cold or everything. Even though you hurting, that is like the best thing. Because now in their mind, like, oh, she don't give a fuck no more, or he don't give a fuck no more.
And
whole time I give a fuck.
And then eventually
that's gonna see that shit.
That's gonna stop the cut up anyway, because all bullshit aside, I have dealt with a dude that don't get rowdy, and it be just like,
what's the point of clowning on
no, for real, the bank don't get rowdy. If I pull up over there right now, like I'm popping up on tip, like I'm outside, he gonna be like, okay, come in. And it'd be like,
it's no point, because
it was no point for real. So when you don't feed into it, you don't do shit like that. You don't give a fuck because he don't give a fuck.
I've been told that before too. Like, yo, since you I'm gonna make you care.
No, you be mad. We say that to y'all, but really,
days, we thought that was a thing. We thought you fighting me back, not physically for real, but you arguing with me, you doing this, that was love and all that different type of shit. But it's like that shit just
now we know that he really give a fuck because he ain't even finna waste the time to argue with me because he not. He be like, girl, get out my face.
And see, and we're gonna close it with this. I'm gonna ask y'all: have y'all had any in a serious relationship, not the situationships, none of that, a real relationship? Have you ever had a smooth transition?
No.
A breakup?
No.
Oh no.
Nope.
I ain't never either. I ain't never had a smooth.
I would
transition.
like to. Well, I'm not even gonna say I would like to, because I would like, if I get into a relationship, that it be
solid.
Yes, and it's worth moving forward to other shit. Like, I don't want to keep going.
Man, one of mine.
But if it's not working, I just feel like we should be grown adults to let each other know that it's not fucking working.
Man, one of mine I can say was the wildest one I had, man. Like this, the other ones I kind of understood it because it was like, yeah, the grace period might not have been long enough. It wasn't no days type shit. But the grace period might not have been long enough. But one of my motherfucking breakups, man, the grace period was long over. That bitch was expired. It's just that I hadn't hopped in shit yet. And when I hopped in,
no. Okay, I wanna piggyback on that, because I'm dealing with a friend like that now, because they feel like the last time when they broke up, the motherfucker moved, I guess, around her, like tiptoeing around her. So they feel like they should always do that. But it's like, it's not gonna always be like that. I shouldn't be like trying to put my happiness on hold to cater to your fucking feelings. Like, we're done. Like, why should I just be like, oh, I'm not finna intentionally do it. Like, oh, I know you're following or something, like post us type shit so she can see it down her timeline type of shit. Like, I don't know how to say it. Like, I guess it shouldn't be a timeline on whether you should be following other people.
I don't want to say if you care. That's why I say if you really care about somebody and you break up with them, you're gonna give a grace period before you make it public. I think so.
Yeah, no, for public.
I don't believe
and my thing is with public is I don't want to just keep putting relationships out there publicly. Like, so I'm not gonna post you any damn way.
Yeah, I think if you care about somebody, you're gonna do like that. And so that's why I said if you break up with me, don't give me no explanation. Now I don't have that same feeling no more. You just left the fuck out. Let's fuck me, fuck you too then. I don't have to worry about how I walk around.
Yeah.
But when we talk about the situations and what was wrong and what couldn't be fixed and shit like that, now I'm like, damn,
But it's still not a grace period on when I think you should, just because I done found my happiness before you.
Yeah, because that's it.
Because a nigga gon' like, this is what girls don't understand when they breaking up or think. It doesn't matter how many niggas want to fuck you. Niggas going to fuck you, but they're not going to wife you. They're not going to make you a girlfriend. They're not going to be public with you. You're going to be a fuck. So when you break up with me and you public, we've been in a relationship for a long time. It's easy for you to wife another girl. It's going to be harder for me to not make a nigga, but make a nigga want to be in a relationship with me or whatever like this, because this game that we live in, everybody is playing games. Everybody want to be one up on somebody. A lot of people still stuck in their relationships and all this different type of shit. So yes, it might be harder. That's why niggas have it the hardest with their baby mamas or ex-girlfriends letting them go, is because these niggas ain't wifing their ass. These niggas don't want no relationship. Like, for a nigga to be like, you my bitch, is almost kind of like a trophy, because
right. They just don't want to be that shit crazy.
So that's
and then
when
when you become a bitch, they don't get a new bitch. They be tied to the same bitch for so fucking long. Happy, unhappy, cheated, baby.
Yeah, so
that shit.
It hurts the girl when they see they ex in relationships,
because it means something.
Because it's gonna be harder for her. Like, she can throw up in your face who she fucking with, or she went to the movie, she went out to eat, but that's all you did. You getting fucked and you might go on a couple dates, but ain't nobody taking you serious. You know your ex-boyfriend, he's a boyfriend type of nigga, like, and that's what's fucking with you.
She's getting what you was getting.
And now it's fucking with you, and you don't want him to be happy. You don't really know this is what's going on. Your feelings is just like, I'm gonna fuck up with your relationship, fuck you, bitch, you always this, and that. And that's because she's not happy. That's why I always tell niggas with their baby mamas, like, you won't be happy until she's happy.
Oh, yeah, I clap.
In some type of way or form. Like, if don't no nigga wife her up, whatever, girlfriend her up, she's gonna keep fucking with you.
Hey, look, so the viewers, man, I know y'all be looking like when I be saying claps and shit, y'all don't hear. I gotta figure out how the fuck y'all can hear sound effects when I'm going live, because y'all going through the Facebook
You gotta
live.
hook that up on here.
Yeah, I gotta figure it out. I ain't that tech savvy yet. That's some smooth shit. I ain't an engineer. I'm getting there. I'm learning. But yeah, no, that's the truth, man. Like, that's tough. Like I said, I ain't never had a smooth transition.
Me neither.
And then
that would be very adult of us.
Yeah, that's what I think it should go like
just
that.
Imagine if somebody trying to tell you, like, oh, I seen such and such, and you be like, oh, that's his girlfriend. Me and him talked about it. Yeah, what? Now they mad at you because you know what the fuck.
That's how it's me, because the most awkward shit. That's why I brought that up. The last one I brought the scenario. The most awkward shit I'd have had ever in the transition. And the first time I see my ex in public, when I'm with my new girl, the easy one. Every time it was like awkward as fuck, and it went mine's never, because I try to avoid.
It be awkward because if they with their home girls. Now it kind of awkward if y'all both in there on some relationship type. Then it's like, okay, that's who he with. Oh, that's who she with. But don't let you and the bitch walk in and she with her and her home girls. Cause she gonna feel more alone. Like, this nigga then jumped into a relationship. Then you got the homegirl in her ear, like, that's who he with. Oh, he been fucking with her, or that's this and that. And now
you know
what? Here.
What you just said, I gotta go on that. I always wonder why people do this, and I used to think it was like just a female thing, but niggas do it too. I don't really give a fuck who you fuck with. I don't give a fuck if this nigga black, skinny, tall, fat, white, what. I don't give a fuck if he a bum, if he a millionaire. I don't give a fuck. You don't have to upgrade, downgrade, hey, whatever the fuck make you happy. Mm-hmm. But I know females do a lot, but some niggas do that. I don't care what you wants to. I noticed that a lot of people really care, like you just said, if I come in this bitch with a fat bitch, no disrespect, and she a booger bear, that's what the fuck he with.
It makes I can't even sit up here and act like I'm just like I try to be as real and transparent as I can.
That's why I shit the shit. Clap.
We want it to be a downgrade. Cause who not better than me? Like realistically,
that's your pride.
Who is not better than me? Like anybody after me is a downgrade. But when you finally see a bitch, you still give her compliments, but you still try to find a flaw in her. Like, cause what the fuck? Like, let her have a better job than you. Let her make more money than you. Then we put it in because we so delusional for real. We put like that's the only reason why you fucking with her because she got a hustler mentality.
Insecurity start. Or like
you start making up shit to like justify like why he with this bitch. But when you really don't give a fuck, you really don't give a fuck who the fuck he with. But when them feelings still involved, you make up all type of scenarios.
Yeah, and see that's why I used to think that was a female thing, but then I found out over time niggas do it too. Cause like all my exes once they went on, I didn't care who you was with. Did you with it? Like, do I care as an point of my mind? But it's not something I'm about to dwell on. I'm gonna make myself not dwell. Yeah. That's what you with. Cool. I don't give a fuck. You know, you happy? That's more than good enough.
Stay over there.
But I done had them conversations and shit like, look, we're smart ass remarks. And I'd be like, man. Or I just seen the remarks like I ain't know until I got older, like with wifey, my ex was, the little comments y'all make to each other, them shots. I didn't know them were shots.
See, I'm gonna need my nigga to pick up on them shots because
that's y'all problem.
Y'all act like, no, she didn't mean it like that, bitch. She meant everything like that. Like, what is you not picking up?
And why don't y'all believe us? Just like you want me, like when you tell us, like, I know when a nigga trying to do da-da-da-da. Yeah. We know you know because you a nigga. Yeah. So why is you not listening to me when I'm telling you that this bitch is being funny?
Yeah.
Because again, I'm not a real...
sit the fuck down. I'm telling you this. So now sit your ass down.
Wifey told me. That's why I really figured out.
Now that I told you, you need to be more aware of
You have to see it a couple times. Yeah. When wifey first told me a couple times, I'm like, man, you reading too much into it. But then after she broke it down to me and I kept seeing it, I'm like, oh, yeah, I see what you're talking about. Yeah. It took a while because I'm a real man.
And it pisses us even more because it's like, do you still like this bitch? Because why is you letting her get away with being disrespectful to me?
Because I didn't know it was disrespectful.
You know what? I'm finna beat her ass. Fuck it.
I'm finna just
you know what I'm saying? Shit. I'm finna knock over everything.
And that's why I said we could keep going on and on. I'm glad for the viewers popping in. But this was a good one. That's why I got straight to it because that's, again, to me, the foundation of your relationship starts in the beginning because that's where you gonna go from there. If you feel like, I done heard females tell me this before. When I was out in the dating scene, way before wifey. How old is your kids? Oh, so that's too young. I'm like, huh?
I made that a rule.
What the fuck?
Because that's fresh.
I made that a rule now. I will not date. If your kid under 4, I'm not dating you.
That's too fresh. That's baby mama drop. Yes, that's fresh.
Fucking potty training that I gotta go back and get the pussy.
I
gotta go back and get my kid.
See, you won't understand because we telling you from a baby mama point. You know, fuck
me. I once I was done with my baby daddy, that was it. That was the fuck it. But you got some people that's their comfort zone. That's who they built everything. They swear they built everything with, and they do everything.
Girl, come get this motherfucking baby daddy of mine.
And
please.
Then you get I don't want that bitch around my baby. Girl, I don't want to be around that baby. Like,
girl, I don't give a fuck about this kid. And you can come get mine. And my baby, I don't give a fuck. It ain't too many motherfuckers like me, though. Yeah. So I'd be
like, I'd rather talk to her because I know you ain't
y'all know that baby
him.
mama, baby daddy conversation a whole nother motherfucking day.
Yeah. But I'm implementing that on my dating. If your kid a certain age.
What the hell? We got to get the hell out of here. You didn't see the hand gesture she just made?
No.
Making a noise.
Well,
you didn't see the hand gesture. You heard the noise.
I was just trying to.
Like, what the? Yeah, let's go and get up out of here. Like I said, appreciate everybody tuning in, man. Y'all go check us out on anywhere you can get a podcast at. Go check out the YouTube channel. I want to give shouts out, especially shouts out to is it Dumbos?
Dumbos.
Yeah, I want, man, because Brody, I like how Brody rocking, man. So I want to give it out to Bankroll Sonny, shout out to him. So we're going to get up out of here. What's your social media handle? Where can they find Just Misty at
Just Misty on all social media platforms, JUSMYSTIE. Stay looking out for that JUS_NYSTIE. I'm getting my motherfucking Instagram back.
IG.
I am Tom. Better call. I be leaving him voicemails.
You be trying to catch up with him, Mark Zuckerberg?
Mark. Oh, yeah. Who the fuck is Tom? That's Facebook.
Tom is MySpace.
Tom is MySpace. I be trying to call Mark. Mark, please write me back.
Mark Zuckerberg.
The Meta World, whoever the fuck the owners is.
Where can they find you at? Courtney
Courtney
Lynn.
Dixon on Facebook, Courtney Milan on IG, Courtney Dixon 10 TikTok, and KORTNEE on Snapchat.
And it's Bobby Frost's media on all social media. I almost forgot. What y'all vibing to?
I've been just listening to old school music for real. Slow music and rap. Just old school. I ain't got off that DMX. Blood of my blood, flesh of my blood. I ain't got off that, and I ain't got off Lil Wayne the Carter. I've been just vibing.
Thug ass Courtney Lynn, what you been off of?
I forgot what the album is.
Swing low. And
I forgot the album is called. It's Moneybag Yo and NBA Youngboy. What is that called?
I mean, all the little kids be bumping him, man. I'd let them listen to him and rap, boy.
That CD was...
That nigga be having them little niggas on put a Energizer battery back. He
has impeccable
them niggas
following.
be ready to go.
Yeah.
He don't
NBA
promote.
Youngboy is.
He don't promote shit. And when I say when his album come out on the same day everybody else's, his do more than everybody's.
Yeah, he the man. I'm going to give it to him.
Listen,
I'll be his baby mom if he want me to.
Listen, I'm going to say this about that and get off of it real quick. We was in the barbershop a while ago and I was trying to tell a cat that he didn't understand. I said, man, to these little niggas, NBA Youngboy is they Tupac. I said, you don't understand how he move units because you don't fuck with him and listen to him. I said, y'all don't do no analytics. Go check some shit out instead of just giving an opinion. Go research some shit. This nigga drops with no promo.
Nothing at all.
These little niggas be ready for it.
I don't even think he put a date on when
he don't even put a date. Just be like, boo, we dropped today. And they be like, sold out.
Because I said I got the nigga in the top.
And they know all the words in one day.
They got mad at me because I said I have him in top 10 greatest MCs of all time. Rappers. And he said, what? I said, listen, man, if I'm going by what I like in my bars, then no, he wouldn't be in the top 100.
Okay.
It's not for us to listen.
But if we're talking about music, when we talking about the rap genre, it doesn't have an age limit or starting and an end point.
Exactly.
If you're putting him up and what he's doing, his impact, you're putting on his music, his units, his catalog, all that shit, he's in the top 10, dog.
Okay, so I'm happy you brought that up because before we get out here, I want to let you know so we can remember. I saw this on Facebook and we have to talk about it. We absolutely have to. Coy Leroy or whatever her name is, she made a status and she was like, back in the day, it took a lot for you to be an icon. You know what I'm saying? Like you knew what defined you being an icon. But with social media and everything and how everything's streaming and stuff, she was like, what makes you an icon now? You know what I'm saying? Like, who is an icon right now in our music? Like, we knew Michael Jackson was an icon. We knew, like, what makes you an icon now in 2023?
In my opinion,
I think that's a great
In my opinion, and we ain't going to in my opinion, what I just said, what is your impact? And when I say your impact, and the next thing is how long is your impact? If you only got an impact, if you got a year impact to it, NBA Youngboy, since I heard about this little nigga years ago, his impact the same. He's an icon to these little niggas.
Okay.
Future is an icon.
Okay. Yeah. Future, you think? I don't want to go too much into it. We're going to talk about it for sure, though. Because we're going to talk about it.
Oh, yeah. I've been starting this segment, so I'm going to give fellas, I'm giving y'all some tips. Man, hey, this is something else niggas got to start doing out there, man, when y'all talking about getting them draws, them panties. Let a female know from the jump, man. That's what it is. I'm dead serious, man, because you're setting yourself up for failure, not just with that female, because females talk. They run in different groups, but one girl might be in this circle and a girl be in this circle, and they're cool. They connected. So they all talk. If your representation precedes you, that's the truth. If you want them niggas that's going to be bullshit, they know they can bullshit or waste time and shit like that, they're going to play you just like that. Man, if you trying to get the pennies up out her, let her know. I ain't say come across rude, but let her know you want the pennies. And see for her there, because he want to give you the pennies, she going to give you the pennies regardless.
Can you let them know that your tips is for light-skinned niggas only? Because
man, dark-skinned, light-skinned, Chinese, Taiwan, it worked. Because I watch niggas when we go out, I be looking at niggas, I said, man, dog, you keep shooting at her and she ain't giving you no attention because your approach different. And all you really want is the pennies. But you approaching her like you about to be taking her out. Like you about to be taking her out to dinner here and there. You know you're not about to do that.
Now, what you ain't finna do is telling me that you want some pussy and think that shit finna fly.
I didn't say.
I get what you're saying. Yeah. She get what you're saying too.
Like that's it. And I be like, and now you
don't sell no dreams. Sell me the actual product.
Yeah, like if we, because for one, we know our damn self. But when you come over here acting like you want to be in a relationship, we looking at you like, what? This nigga think we fucking stupid as fuck. We know.
Now you hit me and talk about what's going. That's your problem. That's it. So we out here